of the main challenges in Poland are related to provision of the public services to the Ukrainian refugees. So helping schools to organize work in a way that respects the needs of both Polish and Ukrainian children, helping the local authorities to provide childcare so that refugees can join the labor market, making sure that healthcare providers have sufficient financial and personal resources to attend to Ukrainian refugees on top of their normal regular patients, as well as helping the refugees to finding decent jobs, making sure that the labor code laws are respected by the employers. This will be particularly challenging because the social services system in Poland has been under huge strain even before the outbreak of the war in Ukraine.
Jordan and Poland are currently hosting refugees who have fled their homes due to wars and crises in neighbouring countries. Jordan is currently hosting around 2 million Syrian refugees since the early 2010s. And due to the recent unfortunate events in the Ukraine, Poland has welcomed around 1 million Ukrainian refugees. Although both of these crises differ in scale, they do share some similarities. Both Jordan and Poland were not prepared for such a large influx of refugees, but what eased the process was the cultural closeness both Jordan and Poland shared with the refugees they welcomed, and that includes both language and cultural similarities.
Poland has a lot to learn, not just from Jordan, but from many other countries that have been hosts to large refugee populations. And apart from more technical issues related, for instance, to public services, so organization of schoolwork, there's a major lesson learned, which is that the policymakers has to be extremely careful about how they approach and how they shape the public debate regarding the situation of the refugees in the country, to do it in a responsible way that avoids making refugees scapegoats for any social and economic problems that may arise in the country.
Actions that could be useful for Poland to manage this new humanitarian crisis would be providing easy and affordable access to healthcare and education. Moreover, providing cash and food assistance to refugees, especially at the start of the crisis. But given the protracted nature of the refugee crisis here in Jordan, we have realized that the best way to manage this humanitarian crisis would be including refugees into the labor market. This has been a bit harder for Jordan, especially with the rising unemployment rate, but we have found that not only do refugees benefit by making a living in the labor market, they also benefit the Jordanian economy.